Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
Hi.
This is MaJeliv with the Vasquez Family. I'm Matthew.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jemmy.
And I'm Jose.
And I'm Joshua.
And today we are going to be reacting to the official trailer of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We saw the teaser in theaters, I believe. I forget for which movie it was, but we definitely saw it in theaters. The teaser, it looks very, very exciting. This movie is going to be directed by WES Ball, who, if you aren't familiar, did the Maze Runner movies. And also, more recently, did this like really cool screen test for MouseGuard, which is this, I think, comic book series. Or don't know too much about MouseGuard, but there is this screen test footage that had come out that looks so cool. And we also got news recently that he got connected and attached to the live-action Legend of Zelda movie that's coming out. Which, if you guys have seen our Legend of Zelda reactions, we're huge Legend of Zelda fans, and we're very excited to see what they do with that. Very intrigued to see what they do with all of that. And so when we heard that he was a director behind it, we started getting, light bulb when we started to research a little bit more. And also how he brings his own creative vision to this Planet of the Apes, because different people have done it over the years, and it's very curious to see how he kind of takes what Matt Reeves built and then adds his own touch to it, and how the whole franchise as a whole can continue to evolve and grow. So we're very excited to see what this movie has in store. And yes, let's jump into the official trailer of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Thank you for joining us. Let's do this.
Ooh.
Are you familiar with the concept of evolution?
Ooh.
Well,
Huh.
In their time, humans were capable of many great things. They could fly like eagles fly. They could speak across oceans.
Huh.
But now it is our time. And it is my kingdom.
Huh. Wow, dude.
Apes will learn, I will learn. And I will conquer.
wow.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Ape and human live side by side. Impossible as that may seem. Why do they hunt her? She is smarter than most. The elders did not tell us everything about this world. Bend for your king. Apes hunt humans. That is wrong.
Jeez, man, look at that. Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Together, you will die. No, together, strong.
Oh, man. Dude.
Wow.
Wow.
IMAX.
IMAX? Yes, please.
That looks...
That was insane. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Okay.
I mean, they painted the picture there, let me tell you.
Dude, but that's so okay.
So cool.
What a
That's
So
concept.
cool. Oh my gosh.
So that reminded me, I had a nightmare as a as a teenager. One day I was channel surfing.
Turtle.
Channel.
Channel.
I was channeling. I was channel surfing, and I saw scenes from I don't know, one of the Planet of the Apes movie, but it was a scene where humans were being enslaved by the apes. Excusez-moi.
Bringing that
Hope you
back.
enjoy my French. Whew, there we are. And I just saw like a couple scenes and I was like, that's weird. And I changed the channel. That night I had a dream and it was a lot like this trailer. It's like I'm being just chased and hunted and in chains and then put in these
By
weird
these- by
cages.
apes?
By apes, yeah. Apes. Like they were just ruling the world. And I remember there was, in my nightmare there was something with the Statue of Liberty. I know in the movie, the Charles Henson movie, the statue he returns and there's like the apes have taken over. It's a weird rendition. I don't understand that original trilogy, but unfortunately I was too young to appreciate it at the time. But obviously a big fan of the original three that we've seen with you guys.
Right.
And now this, it adds an element. But this one just hit that nerve, and it just brought up that nightmare again of this helplessness and like this confusion of why the world is the way it is, why these apes are coming after us and not knowing.
Well, it's ironic because they're seeing like their example is what humans did, and so it's
Right.
like they're starting to evolve and grow this idea of their world based on
What the humans
an imperfect
made.
vision that
Yeah.
humanity came up with. And so it's very interesting because there's ways that we've already seen where the apes have been better than humans, but then there's clearly, I mean, we're so close, right? We're so, in terms of on a biological level, and so there's certain instincts
Yeah,
that
we
apes
go
will
way
also
back.
have.
Yeah.
We go way
this-
back. We
this
go to
primal
the
energy,
movies
yeah.
and, you know,
It's so, to see the kingdoms, there's world building now.
Well, to see it go
Um,
full circle because the whole thing started with a human connecting with an ape, like that beautiful connection and that understanding of each other.
really.
But it just shows like to the beauty of us mutually understanding each other, not one being superior over the other. Because then they start to slowly become what they feared and what they vowed not to become in the first place.
Right.
And then now it's like how the tables have turned. It's like they're out hunting humans, whereas we were the ones hunting them. So it just like it's a really cool parallel of putting a mirror on humanity of what we've done and the monsters we can create if we're not careful.
Right. It's also more of this
I
like
just love it. I
primal,
love it so much.
more territorial, more. It's really truly like the animal kingdom in terms of like, it's just it's epic. It's epic because
and the also the inventive, like, kind of like action sequences as well.
yes, exactly.
A lot of things that you tend to not think about being possible, but it's very high stakes, very.
The shots with the
yeah.
horses, and that's something you see in the MouseGuard thing, and even when you see the Maze Runner movies, there's just different ways that the vision, like it just all.
Wes Ball.
Wes Ball, man.
Well,
Yeah,
visual,
different
he adds so much emotion in just the visual alone.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's something to look forward to for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. It's
Man.
wow. Dude. Oh my gosh.
Look
Yeah,
forward to
it's
it.
It
so.
feels so surreal to see like where it started to where it is now. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's very.
How did you feel, Liv?
I mean, it's
Tribal.
very.
Tribal, man.
I mean, as a human, it's. I mean, you put yourself in that situation. You're it's kind of very creepy. It took me back to Tarzan and Jane and them coexisting like among the apes, and that girl had I don't know. She seemed very similar looking to a Jane type character, and I'm very curious about why she's the primary human that is more intelligent than others. I don't know. I didn't really. I'm like, what could that mean?
Well, I know that there was a girl at the end.
Yeah,
of
that's what
the
I was
other movie.
remembering.
At the end of War of the Planet of the Apes, there was this human
Oh,
girl
that's
It
right.
was a younger
that
girl.
was able to witness, maybe like a
She
Caesar.
saw-
and-
But also, how much time has passed though? Because like for
Yeah.
all of that to happen so quickly.
But she might be tied to that girl. It might not be her.
Oh
It could
right,
be, like,
maybe
her daughter
potentially.
or something.
Yeah. I mean, also these people have also been able to survive, and there's that disease. There is the sickness as well.
But if you
so-
saw the humans, they were actually kind of ape-like. The way they were crouched and
right, yeah, it's almost like
Very,
again the ball's been like flipped.
Wes Ball.
Yeah.
West Ball. Neanderthal.
Maybe the girl too, like maybe her mother studied the apes and has a connection with them.
Yeah. I'd want to go
It
back
looks
to that.
really good.
I'd want to go back to that shot where the humans react to the sound of the horn. I think it was. I don't know. I feel like she was the only one that stood completely upright, but I might not. I just saw it for the first time, so maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe
Maybe
she
other
is
humans stood
more
up straight.
physically intelligent
I
than
just
the
don't
others
know.
because the others have
Maybe not.
kind of dumbed down due to
Right, but
their
how exactly?
existence.
How much time has had to pass for that to happen, or maybe it's just instinct. So again, I'm very
And
curious. to
It's
see
also
how that
fascinating
happens.
too how this is the result of the events of the movies we've seen, which, if the Planet of the Apes movie that you were talking about, Dad,
Mm-hmm.
that was just the reality, and it was like what what is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've established a origin story to how this comes to
Comes to be
be.
the reality
Yeah.
for humanity.
And so
yeah.
that even, like, that adds some depth to it, and it makes it more believable, and there's a lot more care that can go into it, as opposed to it being some weird spectacle that's like, what is
Well, and
this?
it's, I wonder if these apes have
Somewhere
been
else.
well established, right? It's almost like once they reached past beyond that Exodus point that we saw at the end of War of the Planet of the Apes, where they're entering this new land, they somehow end up here, wherever this is.
A lot
Man,
of good myth right there.
a lot of
man.
good
Yeah.
mythology there. Yeah, man. It's so exciting. So we want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. Definitely let us know what you guys thought of this trailer, how you feel about this, how you feel about
So
Wes Ball's
close.
work, and again, his connection to Legend of Zelda, and how you feel. Yeah, what exactly he's brought from his other work into this that you're excited to see in Planet of the Apes. So definitely meet us in the comments. We'd love to hear what you have to say. And again, thank you guys for joining us today. If you guys want to have access to more MaJeliv content, you guys can become a member of this channel by clicking the link in the description or this card up above to have access to our Patreon, or by clicking that join icon next to the subscribe button here on YouTube. So you have 2 ways to become members of this channel and have access to other MaJeliv content, like exclusive Uncle Watch alongs that we do, to TV episodes and movies. So if it's something you're interested in, you guys can check that out. But regardless, you being here today means a lot to us. So thank you. Go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.